Aloha, Helena Das here, and I am out here astride my beloved Indigo, who has discovered a salad bar. We're on a little adventure here, and I'm so excited to be not only reconnecting with you and back in the saddle, or bareback pad in our case, and we wanted to really connect with you and support you from this place out in nature where we do our best thinking and connecting with Gaia and the divine. In case you don't know me, before I dive into what I'm being guided to share today, which is essentially 3 of our top Virgo secrets. It's Virgo season, and I am actually a Virgo, and Indigo is a Taurus, so we work well together. But 3 Virgo secrets that you can borrow or harness during this beautiful Virgo season that we're flowing into after such a crazy past few months with all of the eclipses and retrogrades and just cosmic chaos, if you will, that many sensitive souls were feeling, including we were not immune. You know, there were lots of wake-ups and shake-ups going on, and finally the dust is settling, and with Mars and Mercury going direct just last week, we have a little bit more momentum and forward direction to start getting back on track. So that inspired us to, as I said, reach out to you and create this video today. But before I do, I just want to take a moment, in case you don't know me and it's your first time connecting with us, to let you know that I am, or we are all about really partnering, as I like to say, with the medicine, the spirit, the wisdom of the horse to co-create heaven on earth. And after almost 2 decades with a rich background in the healing arts as a holistic veterinarian specializing in equine wellness and performance, working with hundreds of amazing horses and their guardians and many small animals too, I had my spiritual awakening back in 2007 and began my unbridled soul journey, as I call it, after the loss of my very first horse and first love, Skipper, 3 months after losing my mom back in 2007. So this whole journey, which I won't get into now, has just really, you know, initially it was a dark night of the soul, but it also launched me into just the most incredible, you know, discovery of these other realms, and, you know, in many ways, not only, you know, being nudged by my beloved Skipper to travel beyond the beyond and back, but to ultimately come back home to myself and begin to heal a number of the health challenges that I was struggling with, from chronic fatigue, at one point diagnosed as Lyme's disease, endometriosis, tummy issues, anxiety, depression, and beyond. And so, you know, as a result of this journey over the past several years, I have expanded my reach to working with many beautiful souls around the world through the gift of the internet and empowering them with the gifts that I have learned to not only uncovered and unearthed that I have, but again in partnership with the many horses, including especially my own personal horse guides, that helped me to really discover and uncover my mission and dharma and purpose, and really step into and embody more fully who I came here to be. And part of who I came here to be is, again, supporting and empowering other sensitive souls, other love warriors and trailblazers of light who are ready to really make an impact and shine their light and help heal the planet. But it all starts with us, right? It starts with us doing the work on ourselves first, putting our oxygen mask on first, so that we can then be truly of, empowered and overflowing divine service to others. And in many ways, Virgo is all about, embodying being of divine service, or really being of service to the divine. So that being said, I'm going to share with you 3 of my favorite or top Virgo vibrations, if you will. And if you are a Virgo, then you're probably already familiar with these, and I encourage you to, tune in more to them. And if you're not a Virgo, then, we all have all the signs in us somewhere, and as we collectively move through the seasons and cycles, we have access to those energies. So for the next several weeks through, I think it's about September 22nd, Virgo energies are here to support us. And I, as I said, I was inspired and felt it was only natural and right for me to, step forward and start sharing some of these tools to assist you. So without further ado, the very first Virgo vibration that I want to reveal to you that is, for me, if not the most powerful one, if I had to pick one, is that of reflection and introspection, of expanding your awareness of, what is going on within you and around you. We know that our external reality is actually a reflection of our internal landscape. And as we give ourselves permission and commit to plugging into the divine, as I like to say, we charge our cell phones every day. We need to do the same with our spirit and our bodies. And our body temples essentially are the vehicle that is housing or carrying our spirit. And if we want to connect with that divine spark within us, we need to, have that intention and make time and space for it. And of course, in the tarot, the Virgo is represented or associated with the Hermit. And so, in many ways, that is my MO, and has been more than ever before this past several months, with all of the chaos that was going on and all of the deep growth and upgrades that I've been going through. So, that first key or Virgo vibration is, giving yourself permission and committing to cultivating some sort of practice that allows you to reflect, introspect, and connect with the divine spark within you for inner guidance and direction, as well as, the energy and the power and the wisdom to journey onwards. So that is the first one. The second one is what I call purification and cleansing. So, Virgo is all about the digestive system and the nervous system. That is the body part or the organ system that our sign is associated with. And so, and the gut, in case you didn't know, is actually responsible for over 88% of our immunity. So really, over 88% of most health challenges, physical, autoimmune, depression, bipolar, etc. The list, there's a huge list. There's something called GAPS, gut and physiology and or psychology syndrome, which links an amazing amount of both mental and physical issues to the health of our gut. And I don't want to get into all of that now because that would take too long, and we'll save that perhaps for another video. That being said, on 2 levels, making sure that what we ingest is as clean and high vibe as possible. I like to borrow the horse's motto to eat clean and green, and also detoxing regularly is key. And I also want to share a resource with you, and I'll put that down below, which has been like a godsend for me, and I even had a client of mine call it her sacred medicine. So that purification and cleansing on all levels, starting with our physical body and our digestive system, and that is also going to relate directly to not only purifying and cleansing our diet and what we are taking into our body, but also on an energetic and emotional level. Like, how are we assimilating life's experiences? If our gut is not functioning optimally, it can be challenging to do that. And on another level, and again, this might be for another video, there's a collective mutation going on right now. Yogi Bhajan has said that our intuitive abilities are actually, as a collective, for the new human, as we're evolving into the new Homo novus, where the new human is moving down from our third eye to our solar plexus, to our gut, our navel point. And so, more than ever, our solar plexus, this mutation that's going on, is it's so key for us to be really optimizing the health and flow and vitality of our solar plexus, which includes our abdominal organs, our gut, and it's all about our personal power and self-worth and sense of self, our I am presence. So that is so key. And so purifying and cleansing and, letting go, whether it's in our environment or our thought patterns of what no longer serves, and building that muscle, cultivating this practice. And finally, before we run out of time, the third Virgo vibration that I want to reveal to you today is what I am calling integration and manifestation. So Virgo is an earth sign, connecting with nature and Gaia and the animal kingdoms, getting grounded.